Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Origins. I am the human, noble warrior Aiden Kuzlin. We have returned to Orzammar with a crown from the Paragon Caridin to choose a new king, because it's been vacant for quite a few months, I think. And only a Paragon could make the decision. And Caridin chose to end his life. Before that, he gave me a crown. Whoever I give it to will become the new king. And we need a new king to offer support against the Blight. The Darkspawn are on the surface, ravaging and destroying everything in their wake. Okay, so enough of the background of what we're doing. Everyone who's watching this playlist will already know that about 50 times over. I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
He wished me to give it to whomever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I would grant the crown to Harrowmont.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
As grand as this is, I don't think Balin will let it stand without a fight. Prince Balin.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
I knew it. Harrowmont is your king. Stand behind him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Enemy...
Oh, Balin, you're a fool.
He's approaching.
Yeah!
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Balin is down.
Away with you!
Oh, I know what Liliana's doing. She's using her song to stun anyone around her. What's wrong with her? Captivating song. Bard's song may stun enemies, but please stop doing it.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a Paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
I have faith in you, Lord King Harrowmont.
Indeed. More than anyone but my wife, Warden. And I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Wow. And that is that. I don't think we can really loot anybody unless they just have coin.
I shall do it.
Okay, so Prince Balin. Can't take anything off him. Okay, so that's it. We've put a new king back in place. Oh, this is Orta. Yeah, she said to come to the assembly. Hello.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Just continue supporting King Haramont.
I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
It's not a bad time to do it either if she has to go rummaging around in the Orton tag. Yeah, so the Darkspawn... I'm going the wrong way. The Darkspawn are basically all going to the surface. But the dwarves will need warriors, so... to help fight the Blight. But after the Blight would be a good time. Because I think the deep roads are going to be pretty empty for a while, Darkspawn.
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible.
You followed me. He was the Legion of the Dead.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Can I count on you to fight the Blight at my side?
Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
We need you topside. Show the world your skill.
You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Oh, the dwarves are so funny that way. I think if they stay up outside, well, I guess they do. They lose their stone sense to find lyrium, to find to be who they are. Dwarves can hear the hum of lyrium through the stone, and they lose that if they stay away from underground for long enough. Okay, so we have I think 2 things to do here in the shape rate. Cannot change anybody, my party members. We'll talk to the Shaper. Hello, Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Interesting, but we're also supposed to put in something right into the wall of memories. If I can remember right. What was it? Codex updated. I don't know. To look. What was it we're supposed to do in Orzammar? Oh, the Dead Cast. If proven the lineage of the Dead Cast house symbol could lead to the Legion to be considered a real house. Okay, so where do we put that? I think it's over here. So we're supposed to put it in and it's supposed to be accepted or something? Quest completed. The Dead Cast insignia has been entered into the memories. The Legion of the Dead may eventually be considered a caste or house of its own. Interesting. Hopefully that will take hold. Now let's leave. I'm pretty sure we're completely done in Orzammar. Yeah, it's not even listed here for any of the quests. We have a lot of things to do in Denerim. And we have to go get Sten's sword in... Oh, what do you call it? Redcliffe. And we need to go Denerim for Liliana. Blackstone, Irregulars, Scraping the Barrel. Already delivered that. You need to go to Denerim's Alienage. We found it. Okay, so return to Blackstone. Delivered notices of 5 hooded. I think one of them is in the Alienage. Notices of death. Larana near Lake Callanhad. Arenia in Redcliffe, which we did. Sarah and Tanya in Denerim. I thought we did both of those. Maybe we missed the one near Lake Callanhad. The Blight. Gather the army. Return to Arl Eamon and prepare to head to the Landsmeet. You've gathered your army and the Landsmeet will soon be called. Return to Arl Eamon and Redcliffe and prepare to head to Denerim. Now that's when everything... Now we're at this point that we have all the armies, and he's going to head to Denerim for the Landsmeet. This is where everything's going to come to a head against Logain. And hopefully, they'll see reason. So enough with Orzammar. Kind of glad to be gone from it. There's absolutely nothing left for us to do besides sell our... But we can go do that with Bodan.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Balin take to the streets. Pandemonium increases by 10%.
10%, they measured it, huh? Hello.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
The sort that decides a king. Who becomes king, anyway. Yeah, we're officially done. Let's get out of here. I think... Can we not leave through this way? Don't want to go in the deep roads. Wide open world. Can't. We need to get outside, out front.
Why do you occasionally refer to Alistair as a little pike twirler?
Why? Is a little pike twirler taking offense?
It's just a curious description.
Curious? It's entirely true. What, you haven't seen him twirling his pike? Goes at it when he thinks no one's watching.
My God.
Knocks about in the trees like there's no tomorrow. Caught him just the other day. Blushed all the way down to his navel. Then couldn't find his shirt. I swear he's gonna hurt himself one of these days. The way he works that thing.
I don't want to hear this anymore, do I?
I keep telling him pikes are for sticking things at long range, aye? Horses and such.
Oh.
Not for twirling like a sissy girl.
Wait, you're talking about an actual pike? Like a spear?
Obviously. What else would I be talking about?
I can't imagine.
Oh my God.
For the love of Paragons, please, bread.
Okay,
Please,
I'm gonna give you a few
bread.
silvers.
Please, sir, just a bit.
That's, yeah, shouldn't have beggars around. People in need. With my money, I can't just pass that by.
Give me a moment.
Is everything all right?
Of course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment. Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Well, now Orzammar is back in order. Now, let's go make camp. It's been quite a while. All that deep road traveling that we've done recently. I think we have a few enchantments to put on weapons. I have a whole packs to sell, people to talk to, give gifts to.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
You mean when you collapsed in battle?
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not? She told you I saved her from a demon. I did, but I did not survive that encounter.
But you're standing right here.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
That's an amazing story.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Then we will make the best of that time.
Yes, that we will.
Okay, so my packs are heavy. I really want to sell. Get rid of all this weight. So I'll be back. Okay, what I found out is that Topsider, I actually have Topsider's Honor Sword, and it's pretty good. Does 6 damage versus undead. It's not really that handy in that way, but if I switch it out for the edge, I'll have 2 long swords. I'll need to get the enchantment for it. So I'll need to talk to Sandal.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Excuse me. Okay, so, let's see. Topsider's Honor. Master Lightning Rune. That's not bad. Let's put on the 6% spell resistance. Now, I need to go find the edge. What does it have? 2 electricity damage. That's not that great. Can throw on +2 more against Darkspawn. It's not bad. I mean, against Darkspawn, that's +6. Okay, so who doesn't? Liliana is using this. Give it damage versus Darkspawn. Zevran, Merrick. What do we have here? +2 versus Undead. Let's just sell that. That's nothing really important. Let's see what rumors that Bodan has.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Have you heard any rumors?
The dwarves have themselves a new king, I understand. One chosen by a Grey Warden, too, if you can believe it. A lot of people are hoping this means they will help us fight the Darkspawn now. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
It's all true. Heard any other rumors?
There's been another battle. A bunch of Benorn at Loghain at Lacus Valley, and from the sound of it, the Benorn outnumbered them. Tyrone Loghain is a force to be reckoned with, though. Just ask the old legions. I hear the Benorn were routed. It's a convincing victory for the throne. I wonder if that will settle the issue now. Somehow I have my doubts. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
So did you say he was outnumbered and he won the fight anyways? I should go.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we have a book that I bought a while back. Tome of Physical Talent. Let me see what that is. 1 point spent on talent or spell. Do I actually need that for me? I don't know. Suppose I could use it. So let's go... yeah. Well, I'm pretty maxed out as it is. There's not much more I can do besides go along this line. Constraint. The Berserker has learned to retrain control during rages, reducing Berserker's penalty to stamina regeneration. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and more to come.